Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have all...
Tries a shot! Goal! Sporting! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Evanilson really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. The ball is loose and the big chance! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
It's Nketiah! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Superb from Nketiah! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and he's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been slipped through. Now it's Evanilson. Evanilson, and the shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're back on the ball again.
Bernardo.
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Sporting give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Sporting are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nketiah knocks it into space.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
And here's Rongier. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gordon. Digne. It's Florentino Luis. And it's Rongier. Tries to pass it through.
Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gordon. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's played through for him. And he's onside. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Gordon, given the lift of his goal.
Oh, delightful ball.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, sweet feet.
Stood up well to him there. He's in a great position here.
Played in deep.
Oh, taken with style.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Trouble. Now it's Nketiah. Nketiah picked out brilliantly. Rongier! And one more try! They fit it!
And they are cruising away.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Senhoras e senhores, colaborem com o nosso fundo de reforma do estádio.
Here we go again.
Sporting really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Nketiah. Pablo Fornals. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Timber tries making a foray down the right. Bernardo Silva. Spread it left. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good ball, good take.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Played out to the left flank. Eva Nielsen. Spread out to the left. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chance here to counter. Rongier. Rongier
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
knocks it out wide.
Deep cross.
Up he goes!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
DiMarco.
Patrick does really well there, he is strong. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Bernardo Silva. Gordon. Florentino Luis tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, cracking ball. Bernardo Silva. Now it's DiMarco.
This is the time you need that pace.
Patrick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Even shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. Sporting have their second corner now. Gordon! And again! He has done it!
Substituição em andamento.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Rongier. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Nketiah. Now this could be a chance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Rongier. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a little off target. Pablo Fornals. Looking for the run. Pablo Fornals. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pablo Fornals is onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Andrić. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sporting played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Sporting desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.